Hello, hello, Bandite here with case number 15. We did complete a case, or all these cases thus far. It's time to start anew and take Chief up on our offer to start a new case. So let's take another one. Let's go.
Next stop is the early 19th century. Lewis and Clark should have crossed the Rockies by now, but instead, they seem to be stopped in their tracks.
Uh-oh.
Better see if you can get them moving again.
Sure thing.
Once again, you'll be exploring unknown territory, so I'll send Rock Solid as your good guide. Good luck, and watch out for rattlesnakes.
Will do, Chief.
I love time travel, but I'm getting tired of resetting my watch. Great outdoors. It looks like we're in North America where the Missouri River emerges from the Rocky Mountains. It's 1805, and we've run into the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Are you sure those journals aren't in the saddlebags? How could we let someone nab our notes like that? What are we going to do?
I've told you I searched those saddlebags a dozen times. Blast the luck. We'll never cross the Rockies without those notes.
And none of my Shoshone kin are nearby to help us.
Say, it sounds like someone's pilfered the pockets of these pioneers.
Sure did. Excuse me, sure did. Ooh, Sacagawea! Hey, girl! Let's see. Okay. A barking squirrel. Okay. We're in 1805 North America with Lewis and Clark. Let's talk to them, excuse me, and see what's going on, see how we can help. Let's start this dialogue.
Ah, visitors. By chance, have you crossed paths with a journal-toting thief? Our life's work has been lifted.
My name is Lieutenant William Clark, one of the leaders of this expedition.
And I'm Captain Meriwether Lewis, the other leader. We're in charge of the group you see here, called the Corps of Discovery. The Corps was formed by President Jefferson to explore the land from the Mississippi River to the shores of the Pacific Ocean.
Excuse me? I think you've been out here in the wilderness too long. Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, and now he's the president. Friendship medallions were given to us by President Jefferson himself. We hope to trade them with Indians in the mountains, but without our journals, we can't take another step.
Sure, you can find a route through the Rockies for us. And since you're willing to stick your necks out, take this medallion to trade with any Indians you meet.
Nice. So we have something so far. Okay.
Those journals contain all our notes about the untamed lands west of St. Louis. The observations in those journals are invaluable because folks back east don't know much about the West yet.
Mm-hmm.
He went west through the mountains. The journals he snatched also contain advice from local Indians on how to cross these mountains. Without them, we're between the Rockies and a hard place.
Good one.
We can't risk the Corps without those journals to guide us. Except for our guide and translator, Sacagawea, none of us have ever crossed such a great and dangerous mountain range.
Okay, so let's talk to Sacagawea.
You are welcome in our camp. My name is Sacagawea of the Shoshone tribe. Lewis and Clark hired me as a translator and to help guide them through the mountain wilderness.
Okay.
I grew up in these mountains with my people, so I know of many dangers. On the steep cliffs, you must skirt the surly bighorn sheep. Avoid the strong current of the river. Most of all, beware the hungry bear.
Hungry bear. Okay.
I have many memories of growing up in these beautiful mountains. I remember days spent weaving a tall basket. I also recall the sounds of my brother playing his drum.
Okay. All right, forgot to turn on some music.
I later lived among the Mandan Indians on the plains. It was there I learned to make a sharp tomahawk. I also learned to make a sturdy moccasin.
Nice.
When I first met Lewis and Clark, they had just completed a long day's travel. They were very tired, and I offered them a blanket. Right away, they were both fast asleep.
Okay, thanks. All right. So let's walk. I think the only thing to do is just walk to the mountains to see what's up.
Bears.
I didn't see a C note either.
All right, there's a pass through the
Ooh,
mountains.
there's one right there.
Shall we pass on through? Uh-oh, that ram is in no mood to let us horn in on his territory. What we need is some local advice.
Yes, we do.
Let's use Indian Sign Language to ask this Shoshone for advice about getting past that irate ram.
Okay.
I don't think the Shoshone has a solution to that problem. Let's use Indian Sign Language to ask this Shoshone for advice about getting past that irate ram. I don't think the Shoshone has a solution to that problem. Let's use Indian Sign Language.
Yeah, I know. What does that mean?
Let's use Indian Sign Language to ask this Shoshone for advice about getting past that irate ram.
So 3 chop. Is that tomahawk? Do I?
That Indian looks like he wants to trade, so let's tell him what we need. Way to wheel and deal. Maybe we can use our new item or trade it back.
Oh, how?
No good. I think we can find a way through without harming the wildlife.
Can we click on the C note without him? Nah. What is this?
Another terrific trade.
How's it a terrific trade?
That's getting us nowhere fast. I guess that Shoshone doesn't have what we wanted to trade for, but maybe he has other things in his teepee. Let's keep at it. I guess that Shoshone doesn't have what we wanted to trade. I guess that Shoshone doesn't have what we wanted to trade for.
What?
He has other things in his teepee. Let's...
Okay, wait. Let's get the tomahawk and go back to Lewis and Clark.
Another terrific trade.
Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense, would it? I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa, if you think that ram is sore, just imagine how we'll feel if we cross his path. Okay, back to camp. At least it's easier to walk downhill.
Is this what she wanted?
No thanks. My nerves are on a sharp enough edge already. You keep it.
Okay.
Good luck. Don't get eaten by bears.
Or a ram. Okay, so...
That Indian looks like he wants to trade, so let's tell him what we need. I guess that Shoshone doesn't have what we want. That's one shot.
Yeah, I know. That's... Oh, the
Way
moccasins.
to wheel and deal. Maybe we can use our new item or trade it back. The Shoshone were wise in the use of plants and medicines. Roots, leaves, and berries were used to cure sicknesses. I guess you could say they had their own branch of medicine. Okay, back to camp. At least it's easier to walk downhill.
Let's see. I don't think she needed this. Or they needed it.
I feel like a heel for saying it, but I prefer my own shoes to moccasins.
Okay. Oops. And she doesn't want it. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's the basket?
I guess that's Shoshone. Another
Wait, what?
terrific
A
trade.
drum? Ah, there we go.
We found part of Carmen's
In a
note.
first C
She
note.
won't pull the wool over our eyes.
Okay, steal the journals at my behest, then go where rivers flow west. We might have to come back and trade, but let's go north. See what's up here. Ooh, another Carmen note.
Right, Inspector. Who says clues don't grow on trees? That's part of the Carmen note.
Yes, indeed it is. If you find you're up a creek, play a game of hide and seek. Alright, let's...
Since our hands aren't talking, I'd say this Shoshone can't help us with our latest problem.
Hold on. Oh, she want the moccasins?
Okay, down the mountain we go.
Does she want the, tomahawk? Okay.
Another terrific trade.
Alright, let's go back up. And give her that.
That Shoshone woman seems willing to trade. Let's tell her what we're looking for.
How am I supposed to know?
Too bad. This Shoshone doesn't have what we asked for.
Alright, wait. Can we keep
No
going?
thanks. I'm not in the mood for a swim. We need to find a safe way across.
Oh, okay.
Too bad. This Shoshone doesn't have...
What is that?
Way to wheel and deal. Maybe we can use our new item or trade it back.
What is it? Oh, it's a blanket. A basket?
Another terrific trade.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's getting us nowhere fast.
Chop down the tree, duh.
Another terrific trade. Great idea. Just
There
be
we
sure
go.
you aim that tomahawk at the tree and not at your old friend Rock.
I was wondering, I was like, wait a
Oh,
minute,
yeah.
duh.
Timber! Good work, Inspector. And thanks to that Shoshone for showing us the way.
Indeed.
Stay on your toes, or at least stay on your feet. We don't want to fall in.
Sure don't.
Eureka! We've reached the top of the Rockies, and that path ahead leads on to the Columbia River.
Oh, there's a bear.
Grizzlies, where'd that big bear come from?
Oh, he wants a blanket?
This Indian has no treasures to trade, but he might still have some useful advice. Ooh, that grizzly is unbearable.
Wait a minute. Travel down.
It's all here.
Okay. So let's get him a blanket. There we go.
Another terrific trade. Stay on your toes.
Yeah. Just get me to the location. What?
This Indian has no treasures to trade, but he might still have some useful advice.
Oh, he doesn't
Doesn't
know.
have any advice for us about that mountain.
Okay,
He
so
doesn't have any advice for us about that mountain dilemma. It's all downhill from here.
so what can we do to get
Too bad. This Shoshone... Another terrific trade.
Yeah, but what is it
Stay on your
asking
toes,
for?
or at least stay on your feet. We don't want to fall in.
No.
This Indian has no treasures to trade. Indians used smoke signals to communicate over long distances. I wonder if he has a burning question.
Okay, so not blanket, not the basket, not the tomahawk. Okay.
It's all downhill from here.
I thought he would have wanted the blanket. I'm surprised he doesn't.
We already have one of those.
Okay.
Too bad. This should... Another terrific... Stay on your toes.
Yeah. Just get us to the Indian. Does he want this? No.
This
Crap!
Go from here.
Oh, maybe we can get the drum back? That might be smart.
No effect. Maybe we can use that tomahawk. Too bad. This should...
That's the blanket.
Another terrific trade.
Huh.
Okay, down the mountain we go.
I don't know if they're gonna want this though.
I guess that Shoshone doesn't have... I guess that Shoshone does...
No, we don't want that.
Terrific.
Drum. Maybe we can
Another
scare
terrific trade.
the bear with this. That might work.
Stay on your toes, or at least stay on your feet. We don't want to fall in. You can't beat a drum with a bear. I mean, you can't beat a bear with a drum.
Oh man.
This Indian has no treasures to trade, but he might still have some useful advice.
I don't know. What am I missing? So I'm trying to think, did I wonder if I need to... I mean, Rock Solid said he has useful advice, but...
That grizzly's unbearably big to get by. Let's find an Indian who has what we need and make a trade.
Yeah, but what does he want?
We need to find a safe route through the Rocky Mountains for Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, we know that, but I'm trying to think... Okay.
It's all downhill from here.
But what that Indian is saying is a blanket.
Another terrific trade. Stay on your toes, or at least stay on your... It's all downhill from here.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Stay on your toes, or at least stay on your feet. We don't want to fall in.
So there's nothing that can scare the grizzly.
I'm not feeling sleepy, but maybe we can fool that bear into thinking we're out for the count.
Oh,
Arrows.
okay. That's what the blanket is used for.
Way to go.
All right, so he was
With that bear
right.
gone,
I was
we
right
can
the first
continue west
time.
to the Columbia River.
All right, let's go.
Westward ho, let's go. But first, let's head back east and round up the core of Discovery. Found a terrific route through the Rockies.
Was your journey difficult?
Grin and bear it. Come on, let's load up the portable boats. It's smooth sailing from here.
Okay. Ah,
We've reached
final
the
C
Columbia
note.
River. Now Lewis and Clark can float by boat the rest of the way to the Pacific. Hey, that's the third and final piece. This letter
Finally.
will spell trouble for our thief, if we can figure it out.
All right, so let's read this from the top. Steal the journals at my behest, then go where rivers all flow west. If you find your Upper Creek, play a game of hide and seek. Keep our vile plans afloat, concealed within a Nez Perce boat. Okay.
I'll fire up the time cuffs.
Thank you, Rock. Dugout canoe. Ah, Nez Perce. There we go.
Good thinking. That's a Nez Perce canoe, all right. But there's no thief.
Ah.
Let's find another Nez Perce boat.
Plank, flat bottom, sailboat, red canoe, Hewitt canoe, dugout canoe, plank canoe. So where...
Sorry, the suspect isn't in sight.
So do we have to travel
Sorry,
back
the
down?
suspect isn't in sight.
Oop.
Say, that dugout canoe is the Nez Perce style boat mentioned in the Carmen note.
Ah, okay. Well, that's different.
Back to Acme Jail for you, Baron, and you won't get away a second time.
Ooh, the Baron.
You've got me grounded, but you'll never get a beat on Carmen's high-flying plan.
Oh, yes, we will.
Congratulations once again! You rebusted the Baron, learned to speak with your hands, and led Lewis and Clark to the Columbia River. Thanks to you, the wildest part of the western U.S. is well on its way to being tamed. Great going! But there's more lawlessness in the very near future, Time Inspector. Can you move on to a new case right away?
All right, that's the end of case number 15. We have a few cases left before we catch Carmen, I believe. We still have to re-catch the vile criminals that she broke out of our jail. So we'll get to that, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye now.